She's not ignoring you, bro. She knows exactly what she's doing. You think she's busy. You think she didn't see your message. You think maybe she's just going through something right now. Wrong, she saw it, she read it, and she made a choice. A calculated choice. She's not ignoring you because she's confused, King. She's ignoring you because she's testing you. And right now, every second you sit there wondering what to do, you're failing that test. She's waiting. Waiting to see if you'll do exactly what weak men always do. Beg, chase, prove your worth by lowering yourself. And the moment you do, she's got you. Game over. I'm Zeus. I've watched this game play out for 5,000 years. Every generation, same pattern. Different phones, same psychology. Today, I'm going to show you 3 things that'll change everything. First, why her silence isn't confusion, it's calculation. The exact strategy she's running, and why it works on 90% of men. Second, what happens in her brain when you actually beg, and why it kills attraction permanently at a biological level. Third, the only response that passes her test, maintains your value, and makes her respect you. Not chase you harder, respect you. There's a difference. By the end, you'll know if you're in the begging trap right now and exactly how to get out. Or better yet, how to never fall in. Let's break it down. Her silence is not an accident, bro. It's a weapon, and she's using it to see if you'll panic. Here's what you need to understand about female psychology. When she goes quiet, when she stops responding, when she suddenly becomes distant, 99% of men think it's random. They think something happened. Maybe she's mad. Maybe she's stressed. Maybe she lost interest. But here's the truth that no one tells you. Her silence is strategic. Let me explain the 3-phase strategy she's running right now, without even consciously knowing it. Phase 1, the pullback. She was responsive, engaged, maybe even initiating. Then suddenly, nothing. Radio silence. You send a message. She reads it, doesn't respond. You wait. Nothing. This is the setup. She's creating distance to see how you react. Phase 2, the watch. She's not gone. She's watching. Watching your social media. Watching if you double text. Watching how long you wait. Watching if you seem fine or if you seem desperate. Everything you do in this phase is being evaluated. Phase 3, the test result. Based on how you responded in Phase 2, she categorizes you. Did you panic and chase? You failed. Did you seem unbothered and continue living? You passed. And here's the brutal part. This categorization happens fast and it's almost permanent. 3 phases, 1 test. And most men fail at Phase 2 because they don't even know they're being tested. Now, there are 5 specific reasons why she deploys this silent strategy. And you need to know which one applies to you. Reason 1, testing your confidence. She wants to know if you're secure enough to handle her pulling back. If you immediately panic and chase, you just showed her you're not confident. You're needy. And neediness kills attraction faster than anything. Reason 2, creating scarcity. She's been too available, and she knows it. Women understand that what's easily available loses value. So she creates artificial scarcity, makes herself less available to see if you'll value her more. It's manipulation, but it works on weak men. Reason 3, checking your options. If you chase her the moment she pulls back, you just told her you have no other options. No other women. No life outside of her. And that makes you low value in her eyes. She's testing if you have abundance or scarcity mentality. Reason 4, power dynamics. Every relationship has a power dynamic. Whoever cares less has more power. By going silent, she's trying to shift the power to her side. Making you chase means you care more. And once you care more, she's in control. Reason 5, waiting for you to beg. This is the most brutal one. She's not ignoring you because she's done. She's ignoring you because she wants to see if you'll lower yourself, if you'll beg for her attention, if you'll prove that she has power over you. And if you do, she loses all respect, all attraction, everything. 5 reasons, all strategic. None of them are confusion. It's calculation, bro. Let me show you 3 men who didn't understand this. 3 men who thought her silence meant something else. Case 1. Guy, 25, dating a girl for 3 months. Everything's great. Then she stops responding. 2 days of silence. He panics, sends 3 messages. Hey, you okay? Did I do something wrong? Can we talk? She finally responds, I'm fine, just busy. But in her mind, the test was over. He failed. He showed panic, neediness, no confidence. 3 weeks later, she's distant. 6 weeks later, she ends it. He never knew that those 3 messages killed everything. Case 2. Guy, 31, been seeing a woman for 2 months. She goes cold, stops initiating, takes hours to respond. He tries to fix it, takes her to expensive dinner, buys her flowers, writes her a long message about how much she means to him. She smiles. She says thank you, but inside, she categorized him as low value, as a man who begs for female attention. 4 months later, she's with someone else, someone who didn't chase, someone who had options. Case 3. Guy, 28. Girl he likes starts pulling back. Instead of chasing, he does something different. He stops messaging. He goes to the gym. He posts stories of him living his life, friends, activities, moving forward. Not to make her jealous, just genuinely living. 3 days later, she reaches out. Hey stranger, where have you been? He's casual. Been busy, living life. What's up? They meet up. And suddenly, she's more interested than before. Why? Because he passed the test. He showed her he has options, confidence, and doesn't need her validation to be okay. 3 men. 3 different responses. Only one passed, and yet you mortals still don't get it. You still think if you just explain yourself better, if you just show her how much you care, she'll come around. She won't, king. You're just digging yourself deeper into the begging trap. And once you're in, it's almost impossible to get out. Second point. When you beg, when you chase, when you lower yourself for her attention, something happens in her brain. Something biological. Something irreversible. Here's what 99% of men don't understand about female attraction. It's not logical. It's not fair. It's biological. When she tests you with silence and you respond by begging, 3 things happen in her brain instantly. Biological response 1. Attraction drops. Female attraction is tied to perceived value. High-value men don't beg. They have options. They walk away when disrespected. So when you beg, her brain recategorizes you as low value. And you can't negotiate attraction. You can't logic your way back. It's gone. Biological response 2. Respect disappears. Respect and attraction are connected. She can't be attracted to a man she doesn't respect. And begging is the fastest way to lose respect. Every double text, every please talk to me, every desperate attempt to fix things removes another layer of respect. Until there's nothing left. Biological response 3. The ick. You've heard women talk about getting the ick. It's that sudden feeling of repulsion they get toward a man. And you know what causes it more than anything? Neediness, desperation, begging. Once she gets the ick about you, it's over. There's no coming back from that. 3 biological responses. All automatic. All permanent. And all triggered by you begging for her attention. You can't charm your way out. You can't buy your way out. You can't explain your way out, because it's not a logical problem. It's a biological response to perceived weakness. And here's the cruel paradox that destroys men. The more you chase, the faster she runs. The more you show you care, the less she does. Because chasing communicates one thing: I have no other options. I need you because I can't get anyone else. My value is lower than yours. And once she believes your value is lower, the relationship is dead. You might stay together for weeks or months, but it's a dead relationship. She's just waiting for something better, or for you to finally give her a reason to leave that doesn't make her look bad. You can't chase your way into her heart, bro. You can only chase your way into her disrespect. But sure, King, send that fourth message. Write that long paragraph explaining your feelings. Show up at her place unannounced to prove you care. I'm sure that'll work. Just like it worked for the last 10,000 men I watched try it. Or maybe, just maybe, you could do what actually works. Third point. There is only one response that passes her silence test. Only one move that maintains your value and earns her respect. And it's not what you think. The correct response to her silence is not chasing. It's not explaining. It's not waiting desperately for her to come back. The correct response is outcome independence. Let me break down what this actually means, because most men misunderstand it. Step 1. Accept the silence. Don't fight it. Don't try to fix it. She went quiet? Cool. Accept it. Not with anger. Not with hurt. With genuine indifference to the outcome. If she comes back, great. If she doesn't, also great. Your life continues either way. Step 2. Redirect your energy. All that energy you were about to waste on double texting and overthinking? Redirect it. Gym, work, friends, hobbies, your mission. Channel everything into improving yourself and living your life fully. Not to make her jealous. For you. Step 3. Create genuine abundance. Stop making her your only option. Talk to other women, not to play games. Because a high-value man always has options. And when you genuinely have options, you stop being needy. You stop begging because you don't need any specific woman. Step 4. Be casually unbothered. When she eventually reaches out, and she probably will if you execute steps 1 through 3 correctly, be casual, be friendly, but not desperate. Not, oh, thank God you're back. Just, hey, what's up? Like her absence didn't affect your world at all. Because it didn't. 4 steps. 1 outcome. You either pass her test and she respects you, or she's not right for you and you move on. Either way, you win. Here's how you know if you're in the begging trap right now. Go 3 days without initiating contact. 3 days. Don't message. Don't like her posts. Don't watch her stories. Complete radio silence from your side. If after 3 days she hasn't reached out at all, you have your answer. She's either completely done, or she's waiting for you to beg. Either way, you need to move on. If she reaches out within those 3 days, how she reaches out tells you everything. Is it casual? Is it needy from her side? Is she asking where you've been? That tells you if you still have value in her eyes, or if she's just bored. 3 days. That's all you need to know where you stand, and whatever you discover, you'll finally have clarity instead of confusion. Listen, bro, I know what you're thinking. But Zeus, what if she really is just busy? What if I'm overthinking? Maybe, but here's what I know after 5,000 years. Women make time for what they want. If she wanted to respond, she would. If she wanted to see you, she'd make it happen. Her silence is telling you something. Either she's testing you, or she's showing you that you're not a priority. Either way, begging won't fix it. Chasing won't fix it. Only one thing fixes it. Being a man who doesn't need to beg. Be the man who walks away when disrespected. Be the man who has options. Be the man who's too busy building his life to chase women who play games. And when you become that man, you won't need to worry about her silence. Because you'll have women who actually want to talk to you. Women who make effort. Women who don't test you with silence because they're afraid you'll walk away. So what do you do right now? If you've been chasing, stop immediately. Don't send another message. Don't explain yourself. Just stop and redirect. If you've been waiting desperately, decide right now, is this woman worth your time and energy? Or are you just attached to the idea of her? If you haven't fallen into this trap yet, remember this moment. Remember that her silence is a test, and the only way to pass is to be genuinely okay without her. The begging trap is easy to fall into and almost impossible to climb out of. Don't fall in. Next video, the exact moment she decided you were low value. And it wasn't when you think. It was months before the breakup, in a 3-second interaction you don't even remember. But she does. She's not ignoring you, mortal. She's testing you. And every second you consider begging, you fail that test a little more. The question isn't whether she'll come back. The question is, are you man enough to walk away if she doesn't? I'll be watching to see which choice you make. And you should keep watching to make sure you never beg again.